this might seem a little bit crazy that I'm out the shower, my makeup's off, I'm sitting here in my pyjamas, but I wanted to share this with you guys from the Lusher Life side of things on this channel. I'm doing a bit of study at the moment, and it's just flagged up something that I really want you to think about, and I'm going to try and explain it as conclusively or concisively as the person did that I just listened to. We are all so different in this world, and if we were not different, I know this is stating the obvious, but if we weren't different, everything would be nothingness almost. Authenticity needs to be there. So even though you might think, I'm not for everybody, not everybody's going to like me and all that, no, but good, that's a good thing. Because if we were all the same, literally marching like soldiers, or say like this, how can I put it? If we all used, we all know what this is, and we all know what we use it for. Well, not all of us, because there's probably tribal people that don't have stuff like this. So the fact that we would find that fascinating, let me tell you this. Okay, so say, look at that genius moment. So you go somewhere that they don't use this, and it's a tribe, and they use something else that they've made out of a piece of wood or some flint, or I don't know. There's got to be, oh my God, that was scary. That was Harley. There's got to be somewhere in the world that has that. And we would find that fascinating. We go and go, wow, look at that. Oh, look. You know, and it sparks a different thought process. And this is how the world kind of goes. Now, at the minute, I'm studying somebody who's a philosopher called Heidegger. I don't know if you have ever heard of him. If you have and you can give me some tips, please do, because I'm about to try and dive into his books, and it's quite deep. But it's all about how we see the world and how we perceive the world. And because we all perceive it so differently, that's what makes the world how it is, you know? Can you imagine how dull it would be if we didn't have that? So, yeah. So, just a real quick one. I just wanted to come on and say, just be you. And if you aren't for everybody and not everybody's going to like you, well, that's just got to be fine. Because if we were all the same, it would be so dull. And it's more than that. But I just wanted to try and put that really simply on here while I've just listened to that. So anyway, I'm going to leave you now because I'm trying to do dinner. And it's night time, and I just thought I'd do a little bit of study, as I do, into these deep thinking things. And I'm showing you some of my kitchen, which you mustn't see yet because you've got to watch the vlogs that I haven't edited or uploaded yet. But anyway, so yeah, so if we weren't all a little bit different, didn't have our quirks and things, wouldn't it be just weird? Can you imagine how weird that would be? Like, say like your romantic partner in your life, you choose that person because of these different qualities that they have, that they're qualities that you like, well, we like to think. You imagine if we was all the same and you could just pick everybody the same, as if they was like a robot. They looked the same, they talked the same, they acted the same, they didn't have different perceptions of things. And that's what this study is about. It's about perception, and it's all to do with my book, my COVID book. On the back of that, it's like how we've lived our life in lockdown, and how different it is for different people. For some people this might be awful, and obviously like my children aren't little anymore. If they was little and I was having to homeschool them, oh my goodness, how terrible would that be? For me, that would be hard, because when my children were at home, we used to like playing, we used to play games and stuff. Not like board games, but you know, other things that we'd cook and we'd make stuff. So for me, I'd have a completely different perception about lockdown, because my children are now 20, whereas other people's children who are 3 or 4 and are bored, and you know what I mean? It's just, anyway, so that's my area of study, and that's what I'm doing at the moment in relation to the lockdown pandemic. So yeah, another plug for the book. Get it down there if you want to, or if you want a signed copy, then just drop me a line and let me know. So yeah, there you go. So uniquely be you, and don't apologise for it, because we all need that in the world. You know, whatever your thing is, you're going to be great for some person, and you're not going to bring any value to another person, and that has got to be completely fine. How amazing is that? Anyway, have a lovely day, you guys.